Hi, I'm Sina.
And I'm Sophie.
This is the DHMS School News. The Science Fair winners have been announced. Congratulations to CJT for first place, Aria C for second place, and Darren B for third place. Finalists include Eddie S., Esme H., Awen H., Rev P., Margaret H., Margaret E., Leica P., Gavin L., Abigail C., and Olivia C. Way to go, everyone!
Congratulations to our AMC8 competition winners for Dorothy Ham. There was a tie for first place. Gavin M. in 8th grade, Everett O. in 6th grade, Oliver S. in 6th grade, and Philip V. in 7th grade. In second place, Christopher R. in 8th grade. There was a tie for third place. Noam R. in 8th grade and Luca T. in 8th grade. Special thanks to the winners' math teachers, Mr. Cruz, Mr. Eiholzer, and Miss Brown.
All are invited to come to DHMS this weekend to celebrate the 65th anniversary of the desegregation of public schools in Virginia. On Friday, February 2nd at 6:30 p.m., a formal program will honor and celebrate the desegregation of Stratford Junior High and Arlington Public Schools.
On Saturday, February 3rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., there will be an open house at DHMS with civil rights history information, entertainment, and citizen groups focused on history. We hope to see you all there.
Come to the annual Summer Activities Fair on Wednesday, January 31st from 6 to 8 p.m. at Kenmore Middle School. The summer fair is free to attend and features diverse summer activity programs, including Arlington Aquatics and the Department of Parks and Recreation. This is a great time to get ready for summer by exploring the available programs, camps, and activities throughout the region for all ages.
Did you miss the information session on the Arlington Student Film Festival? Don't worry, the slides have been posted on the DHMS Student Information Canvas course. Please stop by the library to see Ms. Shanker if you have any questions.
The January issue of the Phoenix Times has been published in print and on the Student Canvas course. Did you know that the newspaper has an advice column? Submit your questions and see what our wise advice columnist has to say.
8th graders, are you going to W&L or Wakefield next year? If so, their course planning nights are as follows. Washington Liberty, January 31st at 7 p.m. Wakefield, February 7th at 6 p.m.
That's it for this week. See you next time on the DHMS School News.
Here in Virginia, the one-time citadel of massive resistance, 21 Negro students have completed the first week of classes in previously all-white schools. Security precautions continue in effect here at Stratford Junior High School in Arlington, Virginia. The same watchfulness prevails in the 6 integrated schools in Norfolk. But at the end of this first week, it would appear that Virginia's conditional surrender on the integration front has been carried out with grace and dignity. After both state and federal courts struck down Virginia's massive resistance program, Virginia's Governor Lindsey Almond set the keynote when he appeared before the General Assembly and rejected extremist demands for obstruction at all costs. Such has been the case here at Arlington Stratford Junior High School, where 4 Negro students are now attending classes, where city and county authorities have shown every determination to keep peace and order, and where also the white students in this cosmopolitan suburb of Virginia have shown little rancor and have even begun taking the Negroes into their conversations.
Why is February 2nd important? On February 2nd, 1959, 4 African-American students entered and enrolled at Stratford Junior High School. This marked the end of the Commonwealth of Virginia's practice of segregation in public schools. Who are these students? These 4 students were Gloria Thompson, Ronald Deskins, Lance Newman, and Michael Jones. Why is our school called Dorothy Ham? Who is she? Dorothy M. Ham was a civil rights activist who was a leader in the federal desegregation suit that led in 1959 to the peaceful integration of public schools in Arlington. For more than 50 years, she advocated for equal rights for people of color in Virginia. A month after the Supreme Court declared that segregated schools were unequal and therefore illegal, an integrated group of Arlington residents began working to break down Virginia's policy of massive resistance to school desegregation. Why is it important to learn about this? Being the first public school system to desegregate in Virginia is a point of pride for Arlingtonians, but we also need to remember that it took almost 18 years of activism from many people and organizations to get to that point. It took almost 5 years for Arlington to desegregate the first school after Brown v. Board of Education. The story of our school's desegregation is complex, but is the story of progress.
We are a little over halfway through the 2023-2024 NHL season, so it's time for an update. The young star Connor Bedard will be out of action for at least another 6 weeks due to a broken jaw which he sustained in a match against the New Jersey Devils on January 5th. Due to this, he will also be missing this year's All-Star game. The Vancouver Canucks and Boston Bruins are tied at the top of the league, each team carrying 69 points. The two teams are only separated by their goal differential. The Canucks have a plus 59 and the Bruins have a plus 45. On the local side of things, the Washington Capitals recently dropped to 21st place after a series of rough matches, resulting them being on a 4-game losing streak. To end on a happier note, Alex Ovechkin scored a beautiful slapshot goal in a game against the Dallas Stars on Saturday for his 9th goal of the season and putting him one step closer to breaking the all-time goal record.
The NFL playoffs kicked off 2 weeks ago, and it has been incredible. From the Lions' exciting run to the Bills missing a game-tying field goal and the Eagles getting upset by the Buccaneers in the first round. The NFC Championship game this past Sunday started out with the Lions up at half by 17, but the 49ers came back to win 34-31. In the AFC Championship game, the Ravens ended up losing to the Chiefs in what felt like a close game, but the Ravens could never score when they needed to. The Super Bowl is set for the 49ers and the Chiefs to match up in Nevada on February 11th.
I'm just gonna say it. Everyone in this TA is weird. I'm the only sane person, and I'm also the glue that's keeping the TA together. Look at Jack! Look at Asher! They're stalkers! They're weird. He's short. Asher's, well, he's not that short, but they're all weird. Help me. I don't have any friends.
She said that? You know, Sophia, she is such... Hey, Jack! Hey, Jack, no, Jack! Jack! What was I saying?
Did you know Sophie's my favorite spatula? I love her so much.
So there's kid named Asher in RTA, and I'm not really friends with him. I just like pretend to be friends with him because like he's smart, and I can copy off him. Hi, Asher!
Everybody in this TA, because whenever they need math help, they always go to Andrea, even though I'm just as good as math. And then I go home and I cry about it. It's like, I'm pretty good at math, you know?
Darren said they were good at math. Darren is not good at math. I have first-hand evidence. One time I asked Darren for help, and I said, what's 5 minus 2? And they said 3.
Hate this TA. These kids, always talking, always chattering. Not a single moment of silence. Always just talking, and talking. Just turn the camera on them. Look at all this talking.
Hi!
Hate them. Hate all of them.
Hello, I'm Senna.
And I'm Sina.
This is Country Spotlight, Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago is a country in the Caribbean. 2 islands make up the tropical country over 1.5 million people call home. The flag colors represent fire, red, for courage, earth, black, for dedication, and water, white, for purity. The capital of Trinidad and Tobago is Port of Spain. There are many parks, zoos, beaches, and many more places to visit here. Some examples are Emperor Valley Zoo, Queen's Park Savannah, and Maracas Beach.
Culture in Trinidad and Tobago. Many holidays are influenced by Indian and African culture. Emancipation Day, which is on August 1st, is when slavery was abolished. Diwali, Independence Day, Christmas, Carnival, Eid al-Fitr are more holidays that are celebrated in Trinidad and Tobago because of the diverse culture. Some popular foods are pilau, which is a rice dish in Trinidad and Tobago, along with dal, chicken, or the national dish called kalu. Calypso and soca music are famous music types, and a common instrument is called the steel pan, which is carved into a turtle shell and is used as a drum. Feiras are parties where tents play music, and they often happen during Carnival. The two islands are the ideal spot for perfect beaches and wildlife. The national animal is the scarlet ibis, which is a fiery red bird.
Nicki Minaj, a famous pop singer and rapper, is from Trinidad and Tobago.
Limba was created here.
One of the world's hottest peppers are grown in Trinidad.
Like many other Latin American countries, Carnival is a very big deal.
It is the richest in the Caribbean and has the third highest GDP in all of the Americas.
The national sport in Trinidad and Tobago is cricket.
Thanks for watching Country Spotlight.